Like something's going on behind the camera.
That's what it looks like, something behind the camera.
You seen anybody walking around before or after?
No, this is after we left the ship.
Really see a man standing in this one certain area of the council chambers, and then 3 seconds later, he's gone.
There's something else?
Yes, one more thing. Right over here in the screen.
This is down by the pool table?
Yes, down by the pool table. There you go.
Oh, what was it? Right here.
Yeah, watch. There you go. Shadowy figure going behind the pool table.
That's creepy.
Wow.
That's bigger for him, bro.
That's the basement where
We had the cold spots.
it almost looks like it comes out of the wall.
And look how shadowy it looks.
So you can actually see through it.
And I found this while reviewing the tapes that were in Grant's room. Now, Grant, just so I can remind you how you're laying right now, because you may not remember, you're laying kind of flat. Your leg's coming down here. Your other leg appears to be going off like this. You see that? Mm-hmm. You can see the rays in the
It's typical how I sleep.
comforter.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa. Holy crap. Are you for real? Look at that. That is freaking me out. Dude, I had no idea. Oh my gosh.
You don't think that he moved his other leg and his foot pulled the blanket up?
Well, if you look, his other leg appears to still be there and not move, while these covers do move. Another thing is it doesn't appear to be pulled from underneath. It appears to be pulled from the top. And you know what? What was the most commonly reported activity is that this woman, Julia, whispers in people's ears and uncovers their feet.
Steve proceeded to show us the evidence that was caught in my room, the bed spread lifting up off my leg. And you know, I was there, but I was asleep. And I don't know what could have caused that. That's freaking messed up.
We caught actual physical manipulation.
Seeing how I was in the room, and I know no one else was in the room, and no one had tampered with anything, I'd have to say that it's paranormal. I don't know why that blanket is moving.
There's that scream.
I'll play that right now. This is the screams.
Now, did you guys, like, hardcore analyze this?
Yeah, I dB boosted, I noise reduced it, I took...
Here's some words, you can hear it, oh my God,
go away.
go away. And it's a woman. She sounds like she's in distress, but it's hard
There's
to
a
tell.
man's voice in there, too.
Yeah, you can hear the man's voice in the background, but you can't make out what he says.
At this exact time, nobody's in this tunnel, and nobody's in the temple area.
No, we just had a camera set.
Yes.
It's definitely getting bigger, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So if it's coming towards you.
And you can see that it's giving off so much light that it's reflecting all the way up.
It is.
My first impression of that's a flashlight. But thank goodness this was placed in an area where one way in, one way out. I know we investigate the paranormal, but we're very logical minded, and looking at that, the wheels screeched to a halt. We just...
But the thing is, nobody was there.
Houston State Penitentiary time. Yes. Now let me show you what I caught last night on film. This was at like 12 o'clock at night. We were both, me and Steve were both drained after looking. We got started at 10 o'clock in the morning. We saw this, I saw it, Steve didn't know what it was. It was pretty cool. So. Right down.
Say that again?
Right from there.
We're talking something right here?
Yes.
That's weird.
And I don't know if it looks like it's a big object, or are you just catching pieces
Well, Steve
of
said
the camera pixelating around it?
Steve said actually it looks like there was somebody sitting there and they get up and leave. But there's nobody in there.
All right, show that again. What the frig?
And one thing I noticed too, the camera is actually reflecting off this. Now watch, when it manifests, it
Cuts that right out.
cuts it right out. Right there.
Look at that.
It's gone.
All of a sudden, this thing's there. So it's not like it was there the whole
it's still
time.
there.
It looks like it's forming out of nowhere and
Yeah.
then just bolts down the hallway. Watch. Whoop. There it is, and then see ya. See, it's there now. See, right right here. This is Frank right here, back here.
Okay.
Boom. He goes down.
Right. You okay?
Okay, happens kind of fast.
Yes, it does.
And it happens hard. All right, this is at 50% speed. Here's Frank right here. This is his sound equipment, which you see. Boom.
For some strange reason, his equipment lifted up by itself and was able to strike him in the face without him using his leg or either of his arms.
All by itself.
So
Exactly.
if you watch, you see this is his bag of equipment. Just smacked him in the head. Now as he's going back, right about there, he gets pushed in the chest. You see him fold?
Yep.
And then he goes down. Bang, and his equipment goes right over his head.
We wanted to make sure that he didn't lift it up with his arm or his shoulder or anything. And to be honest with you, both his legs are firmly planted on the ground, and one arm's over his head and the other's right on his side.
Now Steve sensed a cold spot. That's why his hands are up in the air. He's trying to feel it.
The frig was that?
Can you hear it again?
Do it one more time.
The frig was that?
That's awesome. That's great. Did we catch any video of it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is what now we're going to show it. Watch this right here. Me and Dustin's upstairs. We're hearing the voices, seeing the shadows. This is the next landing up, and that's the stairs going up to the next landing. So it's right above us.
Oh my God.
See it come in straight? See it?
Oh, yeah.
Watch
Watch.
it take off.
Takes off to the right.
That's like what I saw. That's exactly what I saw. That's when you were up there and had watched the landing.
When it was pacing, that's what we saw pacing.
That's exactly what I saw when I was like, Jay, go up another level.
Look at how fast it moves, too.
That's sweet.
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing compared to what we're going to see in this one.
That's awesome because that's exactly what I saw.
This one, let me set this up for you. Okay. What you're actually going to see is a little disturbance here, and then something peek over the railing. See there?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, look at that.
Dude, that's nuts.
there's a triggered light when you go all the way up top. So if it was a person, that light would have gone on, but it doesn't.
That's awesome. That gives you chills right up the spine.
It does because that's so perfect. That's what we saw. That's what I saw. That's what we heard. Now, this is the room that was filled with jars of formaldehyde and body parts.
While me and Grant were checking out the morgue with the thermal camera, noticed something odd I just had never seen before.
Do me a favor, just rewind quickly.
I immediately asked Grant to rewind the tape so I could see what we had caught on the thermal imaging camera. And upon him rewinding it, I could see a figure. I could see a figure standing right there in the door next to us.
Oh, jeez. When Jay said, rewind the tape, I was expecting a flash or something. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that's freaking me out. Normally when we catch something on the thermal imaging camera, it's not very impressive. Oh my gosh, hang on, I gotta look at that again before I start flipping out. But there, staring us down, was this figure that was no more than 2 feet away from me. And honestly gave me chills. That kind of stuff just doesn't happen very often. It's the holy grail for us investigators. And to know that it happened right next to me really kind of freaked me out.
Hey, does it look like a hat? Does it look like he's wearing a hat? Like the brow from a hat?
It does.
I really wasn't sure if it was an apparition or Grant's reflection.
You think that's maybe my reflection, Jay? The image that showed up was so clear that I thought it's got to be one of us. Let's just make sure that that's not my reflection. We immediately set about trying to make a reflection in that locker. I was right about here.
Yeah.
You see me?
No, look.
Oh my gosh, I'm not there. We opened up the locker in case someone was inside, but there's no way someone could have ever stood inside it. It's just a bunch of shelves in there.
That's you on camera.
All right. Put it on the thing again.
It's gone now.
Where's the 2?
Right there.
Why was the 2 hot?
I don't know.
Me and Grant were looking at the locker, and we kept seeing the 2 glowing red. There's really no reason why that 2 should be red.
All right, look if we can.
Is it black? Because maybe then they would retain heat. I'm trying to think of anything. No, it's freaking spray painted white.
At first, I thought it was Grant's reflection, but it turns out it wasn't. It's something we've never caught or seen before.